At a place called Nyahururu, there are places you find a lot of names like Nyandarua, Abadeas, and so on. I wanted to use this opportunity to tell Kenyans, especially those who do not come from those areas, to know. I will continue describing various towns and places in Kenya, but I'll tell Kenyans that when you have time and money, of course, please be a local tourist. Visit Kenya, visit various places, and you'll see how beautiful that place is. Usipate tu leave na unaenda Oshago. Find a week, go to a different town. Find another week, go to a different town. We were sent to different places by the police service. Not everybody would work in the police service, so find time to move at different places. Nyahururu. There is a Mzungu who came from Scotland. His name was called Thomson. Akapita kwa nchi wa Masai, he found a gazelle. That gazelle is a very unique gazelle, a very beautiful gazelle. But wonder of all wonders, that gazelle is only found in Kenya. Wonder of all wonders, that gazelle is only found in Maasai land, from Loitoktok to Masai Mara. He called it Thomson gazelle. You can Google that to see the picture of a Thomson gazelle. He moved on, went and reached a place where he found a waterfall. He called it Thomson Falls. Sometimes people used to call it T Falls, standing for Thomson Falls. You can see the picture here. It is very beautiful. Just go there between 10 and 4 p.m. Take your soda and look at Mahanthari ya Kenya hii. By curious there, it is a very beautiful place. He called that falls Thomson Falls. When Jomo Kenyatta took over, he was not happy with various places being given European names. Jomo Kenyatta's first question he used to ask people, what did your forefathers call this place or this thing? It is only in Lamu, if you have watched my Mpeketoni video, you'll have discovered that it is only in Lamu where there was a town which started afresh called Mpeketoni, and a lake which even the natives themselves did not know that it existed. That was called Lake Kenyatta. But Jomo Kenyatta used to insist that a local name be used. Broad Lake Falls was called Webuye. Even lakes, Lake Turkana and whatever were given, they used to be called Lake Rudolph, but then they were called Lake Turkana. Now on Thomson Falls, Jomo Kenyatta wanted, Thomson Falls, Jomo Kenyatta wanted it to be given a local name. So the Kikuyus, who are majority at the time, they are not the native of the place, but when Jomo Kenyatta was asking the original name, they said that it was called Nyahururu. So Jomo Kenyatta ordered that the falls and towns be renamed Nyahururu. But what is Nyahururu in Kikuyu? There is nothing in Kikuyu called Nyahururu. The original residents of that place were Maasais. Maasais used to occupy both sides of Kenya and Tanzania. But let us talk about the Kenyan side. The Maasais used to occupy place from Loitoktok to Laikipia to Eldoret to Masai Mara. All that area used to. That is why Eldoret is called Uasin Gishu. Uasin Gishu is a clan of the Maasai. So the original Maasai used to call that place Nyahururu. Nyahururu. Why were they calling it Nyahururu? You see, as the water was falling, it used to make a noise of so the Maasai said the place was the place where water was making, the place where there was a noise of Nyahururu. Nyahururu. So when the Kikuyu settled there and became more than the Maasais, they could not mention Nyahururu. It is only a linguistic like me who can mention Nyahururu. So Kikuyus called it Nyahururu. And also you'll have to know that among Kikuyus, sometimes a place starts with the name Nya. So this is Nyahururu. So it became the name Nyahururu. We have a place called Nyandarua. That place, Nyandarua in Kikuyu. You know, they used to sell a lot of animals and the hides, they would air the hides there. So that act of kuanika, yeah, I think the best word for Kiswahili is kuanika ngozi. Kuanika ngozi is the name Nyandarua. The other thing, that place is also called Abadeas. When the Europeans came to settle there, they saw that the climate was similar to a place in Scotland called Aberdare. So Aberdare is a name that was taken from Scotland, just like the name Isili. Isili was taken from London. I think Isili is now ready to be called Mogadishu. Isili was taken from London, and also Chuda in Mombasa was taken from London. So you find that Aberdare got the name from Scotland. There's a place in Scotland where the climate is similar to Nyandarua. So the wazungu waliita pahali Aberdares, but Jomo Kenyatta decided to call it Nyandarua. But then did you know that in Butere, Kakamega, there's a place called Huisero? Kwa kina Atuoli. Huisero and Nyandarua is the same word. Nyandarua is in Kikuyu, Huisero is in Luya. Disero in Luya is hide. So in Huisero, people used to air there, kuanika ngozi ya ng'ombe. Ndio kaita Huisero. Na Wakikuyu wanaanika ngozi ya ng'ombe wanaita Nyandarua. We have towns such as Oloitoktok. As I've said, I would wish to tell you the meaning of Loitoktok. You see Loitoktok, on the Tanzanian side there is a hill called Mount Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro, as you come towards Kenyan side, there is a spring where water just spring out and form a river. Most rivers even in Kenya have that. But in Loitok, there were so many springs that water would come out and you'd find water making noise like that one of a boiling water. But it is cold water, very cold water, because it's coming from the mountain. But as it comes out, it makes the sound tok, 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 tok. So the Maasai called the place Oloitoktok, the place of tok, 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 tok. Not talking like English, but magic itoke inafanya tok, 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 tok. That is how the name Oloitoktok came. Kajiado. Kajiado means, Kajiado is the way we pronounce the place, but a Maasai will say Olgejuado. Olgejuado. Don't try to mention it. Only me and Maasais are allowed to mention it that way. Olgejuado means Olgeju. Olgeju is water. Long meandering water. Olgejuado. Long meandering water. Narok. Narok is, you see, when it rains, the water takes the color of cocoa or tea with milk. So the flooded water, the color of flooded water is called Narok. And also, we have two rivers, Wasonyiro and Wasonyiro, there is Wasonyiro North and Wasonyiro South. Wasonyiro South and Wasonyiro North do mean floody water. But there is also another, what do you call, I've just remembered there's another school of thought that Narok also means a river that has rocks in it, which in Kikalenjin they call Luandet. Luandet. So if you come from Webuye and you know a place called Luandeti, it is Luandet, a river with the rocks in it. And another school of thought is that Narok also means rocky, but it could also mean muddy water, and that, viewers, is a description of Nyahururu and neighboring Maasai land.